What's up? Hello, hello. Specifically, hello to Mr. Mark McKeever, who sent me that big old box right there. And that was pretty cool that I got to pick that up yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Might have been Friday. I just know it was really snowy outside. Point being, though, is that I got to pick it up, and I think I know what it is. I think it's a box of comics, but a little bit of background. Before we do the background, this isn't going to be going up on the main channel. This is Patreon only. And it's really special to me. We talked, me and Mark McKeever and Will, in comic books, Darth Billiam. They're both really awesome with the comics, what I would call experts on the comics. And it's, I'm not gonna say sad, but it's a bit of a different background with me in comics. I had a bit of an upbringing that did not allow me. Well, my parents, they didn't allow me to have anything to do with comics, anything to do with D&D. All that stuff was bad influence of the devil per se. And qualifier, that is not who my folks are today by any means. I'm sure that looking back, my son, when he's an adult, is going to be like, man, Dad, why were you so hard about making sure I stood far enough back from the TV? He'll find something to be like, Dad, what were you thinking? And I'd probably be like, man, son, you were right. I was a bit of a stickler for some things that really, I guess, didn't matter. But that being said, I didn't grow up with comics. When I joined the military, internet was still kind of new. AOL was the thing. And I found websites where people summarized main characters, the main characters I really liked, like Superman, like Spider-Man and Batman, specifically Dark Knight. And that's, sorry, still fighting the whole, sinus stuff. But that's how I caught up with my favorite characters, it was as an adult, but I still didn't get to actually read the comics. And I've never known where to start. I've never known what to read. So even though I'm very self-educated, I guess you would say, regarding like MCU and the storylines, it's always been through like internet mediums of being able to find summaries of what those stories are. I've always been interested in comics, but it's one of those things where I really don't know what to do with them. Like I've got some now sitting up here in my collection. I've got one from Mark McKeever right here. Do it like that. Star Wars, which I haven't opened because I'm scared to, because it looks really good. It says #1. I don't know if that means it's extra rare. I've heard you're not supposed to open #1s. I don't know. And I got this one, which was 1953, November of 1953. I got that from Emin Comic Books. He's got an eBay page called Emin Pickers, and he sells a lot of vintage stuff. But being an Air Force veteran, 1953 was when the Air Force, United States Air Fighting Force, that was a really big thing. It just came out. Air Force was kind of new, so that means a lot to me. But either way, oh, there we go. I have been loath to open those comics. Now, I've also got some from Mark McKeever, who sent me this big giant box. He's got a friend, Trevor, who's creating comics. I got #1, 2, and 3 all signed by Trevor himself. Mark McKeever actually makes an appearance in this one as a character. That's pretty cool. I haven't opened 1 and 2. I did open this one briefly so I could see the picture of Mark McKeever, but I put them back in the covers. And then Mark sent me looks like I guess you'd call it a graphic novel, Darth Vader. Sent me that a long time ago, and of course I've read that back to back like 8 times, so that's got some really cool stuff in there. I mean, come on, you got big old pages of Darth Vader. You can't beat that. But all that being said, I don't know what to read. I don't know where to start. I know what I like. I don't even know the difference in artists. I can listen to Mark McKeever. You know, kind of like how I drone on and on about Star Wars lore. He knows all about different artists, has met different artists, has artwork from different artists. I don't even begin to understand who they are. And, you know, I always get torn between this thing. What am I supposed to do with comics? Do I read them? Do I not read them? I don't want to ruin them. Are they investments? And finally, I guess my opinion is treat them like Star Wars toys. There's some of them that, you know, I've got the signed Boba Fett helmet that Jeremy Bulloch signed. Okay, that's not a toy. You don't play with that. I'm not taking it out of the glass case. But then I got other toys like little TIE fighters and figures that it is what it is. Play with them. They're meant to be played with. So I guess the comics will be the same thing. If I want to read it, I'm going to read it. But if I feel like it's, you know, precious, I'm probably not going to take it out of the wrapper or the case, whatever you call it. So, yeehaw, here we go. Mr. Mark McKeever. I gotta be careful, I don't want to cut any comics here. I'd considered doing this as a live session, but I talked to Mark and he was okay with me filming this privately and just uploading it onto Patreon. So I think that's what we're gonna do. It's my favorite part, is just opening the box, you know, because you never know what's in here. It's like Christmas all over again, man. So if that's all over the mic, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, there's a whole lot in here. There's a whole lot in here. Oh man, I'm about to put this box on the. That's a big old box. I'm just gonna reach in and start grabbing them and go from there. You know, a couple. All right, so here we go. Got a couple entertainment weeklies, Return of the Matrix, and Mandalorian preview right there. I've got some entertainment weeklies with some Star Wars stuff in them, some really good collectible stuff. That'll go in my collection of entertainment weeklies. All right. Okay. Wow. Just as I had hoped. Oh my goodness, he's got notes on these things that actually explain what I'm getting into. Oh wow, wow, oh wow. We're gonna start with stack number 1, and this stack says, look at that, these should be read after the MAFN 16 issue series. You know the characters. So after the main series. So these should be read after the main series. You know the characters. So in other words, I need to wait on these, but I need to read them. So I guess the main series is down there. But let's see what we got here. Okay. It says I know the characters. So we got what is do it like that. Right there. It says Super Sons. And it looks like Robin. Looks like a Green Lantern dog and Dynomutt and the Blue Falcon. Okay. Got Super Sons. Make way for Crypto and Titus. Okay, cool. Very good. Super Sons. So let's just go through these. We got the Super Sons. We got that one on the back there. And that's looks like number 1. So there's more than one number 1? Oh wow. DC Universe Rebirth Annual. Okay, maybe there's more than one series here. Rebirth. We got Super Sons right there. And here's number 2, Super Sons. Yeah, I see Robin down there. We're definitely going to have to be reading these. And oh look, okay, so they are numerical order. There's number 3. Now you say I'm supposed to read these, but I'm looking like it looks like a complete collection, so I'm scared to death to open them now, but I'm definitely going to read them. Here's the number 4, Super Sons. We got number 5, that cover. That looks really cool. I'm really digging I love the reds and the blues and the Superman color. Superman was my favorite hero as a child. And then I broke my arm at like 3 years old because I thought I could fly. Went off the back of a couch. But I did climb on everything, so once my parents had to explain to me that Superman was fake, that he didn't really fly. People didn't really fly. I thought I just hadn't learned how to do it yet, so I just kept jumping off everything. It's amazing I didn't break more bones. But I would climb up to the top of slides and roofs and playground sets and trees, and I would just jump out thinking I was gonna fly at any moment. And never did. I always fell, not with grace. But I did climb up everything to try to fly, so what I ended up doing was gravitating towards Spider-Man, because Spider-Man climbs, I climb, hey, why not? So we got Super Sons number 6 right there. That looks really good. That's a really cool cover right there, number 7. I'm really digging that. That is a sharp cover. Flying his partner around there. We got Super Sons number 8. So I'm digging, it's really looking like this is the son of Robin, the son of Superman. So, oh, that's another notification I just got. It's probably about my, about my Return to Hogwarts video that just dropped a little bit ago. Super Sons number 9. A lot going on in that cover. It looks like a big old battle. That's probably going to be an exciting read. Number 10. Looks like we got the Joker up in there in the background. What is it? Right there? Yeah. Oh, now we're getting into some so it says DC Universe Super Sons of Tomorrow Part 1. Got a cover with Batman on there. That looks really sharp. See, now this, I don't know, you're gonna have to teach me, like, I don't know where the artist name is. I see some names down here in the corner. I'm sure one of those is the artist, but this is Super Sons of Tomorrow Part 2. So this is, that cover is really sharp. I'm really liking that cover. There we go. Sons of Tomorrow. Vengeance has a name. Kind of cool cover right there. Now here's Teen Titans. Now Mark says I would know who Teen Titans are, and the truth is, actually, I really don't. It's not something I ever actually followed and kept up with. I only read about Superman, read about Dark Knight, I read about all the MCU guys. The main characters like Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. But anything beyond just, what we would call our staples, I'm really clueless. So this kind of stuff like the Teen Titans is going to be new to me. So that's rather exciting. And, oh yeah, here's another one of these things where the cover just, oh man, the cover really speaks to me on this. I mean, you just got to look at that. There's a whole lot of comics here, dude. This stack's bigger than I thought it was. We got, looks like Son of Robin's getting held at Sword Point. I got this thing that says, thank you for visiting Drawn to Comics. Oh, Drawn to Comics. I guess that's the name of the store in Arizona. That's kind of cool. And Parent Trap, we got something going on there. Continuation of that story. 15. Oh goodness. So, I can't say I do it the same way, but I do that with my sons, pick them up, help them fly, things like that. So that's pretty cool. Super Sons, 16, looking sharp there. Another, I'm going to call it Robin and Superboy because I really don't know what to call them yet. And now this one is just sharp. This one is sharp. He's always got looks like jeans torn right there. And he's taking off. And then of course you got, looks like Kid Robin right there. He's just looking like that cool little Robin pose. That's just, those are two little cool poses. Classic superhero stuff. Adventures of the Super Sons 1. So there's these names down here I keep seeing, like Tomasi, Barberi, Thibert, and Proto Bunker. I'm sure at some point, Mark will tell me that who the artists are. Adventures of the So I guess the names are like, Adventures of the Super Sons. And then Super Sons. So Adventures of the Super Sons, that was 1. This is 2. Looking cool. Adventures of the Super Son 3. Place your bets. And then we got something that looks like it's got a Halloween theme. Oh yeah. Number 4, Adventures of the Super Sons. And of course, this one looks a bit sinister, kind of like a James Bond trap. Got him on a torture table, about to take him out. I'm sure something will come in to save the day, or he'll escape at the last minute. And Attack from Tomorrow, Super Adventures of the Super Sons number 6. See, the names are a little bit different on this one now. It says Tomasi, which was the same in Proto Bunker, which was the same, but now there's this Godlewski, 12-issue maxi series. Looks like he's in a little bit of trouble right there. Let's see here. Of course, number 7. Looks like they're in prison or captured. They're being forced to fight in an arena. We got number 8. They're back in their uniforms, probably free now. Number 9, it says Showdown on Hex World. So, what is this, like Jonah Hex or something like that? Got like a little Red Dead Redemption kind of view going on there. I'm sure there's somebody watching this going, Patrick has no clue what he's talking about. Now, what is this? Is this like a mini Professor X? I mean, so it'd be a mini Patrick Stewart. That's kind of cool. Earth is ours with the Super Sons out of the way. Or maybe that was a mini Lex Luthor. And, oh, young Superman got the lasers coming out of the eyes. Maybe that's finally I gotta get used to that mirror image there. There we go. A lot of Superman capes here. Joker's down there. Lex Luthor. There's a lot of folks. That looks like a pretty cool conclusion. So he says, I know these characters. I definitely need to read it. I will certainly be reading these. So that's stack number 1. So we're halfway through. So I'm going to leave this note right here. Oh, here we go. Now this is where I think this is where it's going to get serious right here. Speaking of serious, what? Yeah. So it says this. Ooh, he's got. There we go. Man. Oh. Says this is a 1.125 cover, collector's edition. 1 edition for every 25 copies ordered by a comic book retailer. So I'm guessing it's an alternate cover for the specific comic. Okay, so I want to leave that note on there, but we definitely want to see. Do I even? Stuff was banded up. Oh, we'll get to that note here in just a second too. I don't want to mess this up, man. I feel like I'm totally gonna mess something up. I'll never forgive myself if I ruin a comic. Okay, that's just tape. That's just tape. Okay, so I can peel that tape off. If I could get the tape off. Almost there. We gonna get it? Is it gonna peel? Is it gonna peel? Nope. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the tape and then peel it off that way. There we go. Sorry if that's all over the mic. we're gonna get this cover in just a second. All right, I think I just tore a little bit of that plastic. Oh no. All right, so this cover, he says, is a 1 out of 25 cover. So I guess for every 25 copies of this you order as a retailer, I guess someone that sells comics, they're going to give you an alternate cover. So this is Black Label Book 1, Batman the Imposter. Love me some Batman stuff. I'm definitely going to get into that. So now here we go. This says the same title. So Black Label Book 1. So this is probably the regular cover, and then this is probably the 1 out of 25. Yeah, see it, there it is. It says variant cover. Cool, 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 cool. Same names down here as up here. So put those up next to each other. See what we're looking at there. Very good. Cool. Probably not going to open the alternate cover, but I will read that one. And then we've got Black Label Book 2, Batman the Imposter, so following the same storyline. And The Imposter, Black Label Book 3. Cool, cool, cool. Be reading that. And then here's one that says, this is signed by George Perez. Okay. George Perez, but still read. So I'm supposed to read Wonder Woman, signed by George Perez. I see the autograph right up there. But, man, when was that printed? I mean, it says Fantastic First Issue. The history of the DC is must read. You really want me to read this? Like really? I'm allowed to read that? Okay. You say so, man. Signed by George Perez. I gotta find out who George Perez is. Let's find out. So, George Perez Comics. You are why I love comics. Legendary career. So, okay. So he's definitely someone big with comics. I don't even know where to begin. George Perez. Retired American comic book artist and writer who primarily worked as a penciler, came to prominence in the 70s with Avengers and Marvel, and returned to the franchise in the 90s with New Teen Titans, Infinite Earths, followed by relaunching Wonder Woman. Okay. Wow. So like he's royalty. And you want me to read that? I mean, I'll read it. I'll totally read it. You tell me to read it, I'm going to read it. But I feel like I shouldn't even open that. Man. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's get into some more. He's got me some more books here. So me and Mark both share a love for all things Star Trek. Now, Mark, I do have a confession to make. Anything past Next Generation, I tried getting into Deep Space Nine. I maybe a couple episodes. Original Star Trek, Captain Kirk, TV shows, all of the movies, and then of course all the movies with Patrick Stewart, and Next Generation, all the TV shows. That's it for me. For me, that's my world of Star Trek. Anything beyond that, you're gonna start getting into things I have no idea about. But obviously we got Data. We got Patrick Stewart. Not me. Spock, my favorite, of course. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy. And Flashpoint. Now I know Flashpoint is a story about how, I guess, conflicting timelines change with the Flash, and he's able to do alternate realities and things like that. He ends up in a world, I guess, is not the world he knew, kind of like that whole Injustice Gods Among Us thing. And man, there's some really good, oh wow, really good art in there. really good art. So Flashpoint I'm a little more familiar with, but I mean, look at that. Dueling Flashes. I mean, come on. That's some beautiful artwork. So I've got some things to read now. So, you know, Mark knows what kind of my taste is, and so I trust his judgment. He said get in here and get to reading it, so I'm gonna read it. Now I know nothing about Geiger other than the fact that when Mark got new covers for this comic, that he would send pictures out about what he picked up. So the Glowing Man, who says who was the Glowing Man? I don't know who the Glowing Man is. Is this the complete collection? I think maybe it is. We're gonna find out. Oh wow, Batman. So, a definite origin story for Gotham City wrapped up in an intriguing mystery yarn, Batman Gates of Gotham. So I will definitely looking forward to that. And I keep saying the same thing, definitely gonna read it. Of course I'm gonna check out all these. So, love me some Batman. You know, my favorite superheroes are Spider-Man, Superman, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really don't respect any of the superheroes because they're super. They have superpowers. That's what makes them different from us. But there's, excuse me, one superhero I've got respect for, and that is Batman. Genius, philanthropist, detective, no superpowers, just makes it work. You know, dude's psycho, but you gotta respect him. The Dark Knight Returns 10th Anniversary Edition. So that looks fantastic. 10th Anniversary. Dark Knight Returns. That's a thick book. We're going to get into that. There's another, Star Trek Khan. Ruling in Hell? Really? Is this where, they got put on City Off of 6? Yeah. Because it ends in that famous picture right there, Khan, you know, from Wrath of Khan, where he runs into Chekhov. Yeah, look at that stuff right there. That is some beautiful stuff. Oh yeah. Ricardo Montalban, right there. This one here is obviously from Wrath of Khan. This one over here is from the TV show. As we said, it's escaping my brain right now. Okay, and we got another one here. This is a hardback. Dark Knight, a true Batman story. So this one is, I guess a graphic novel. Got a little bit grittier, older looking Batman. So that's kind of cool right there. Well, that is everything in that collection that Mark McKeever sent me. So I have a lot of reading material. A whole lot of reading material. I don't even know where to begin. Although, truthfully, I'm probably going to begin with, well, not opening that one, but I'm probably going to begin with that one right there. The Batman the Imposter. I want to find out what that's all about. So, Mark McKeever, thank you. And Will, thanks for talking with me. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm going to post up on Patreon. I hope you enjoyed looking at the comics with me. I'm mainly putting it up on Patreon so Mark can see me open these. It's kind of a private thing. I really didn't want to do a live. This is more of a, you know, Mark can't be here sitting down with me, so this is the closest we could get to just doing a sit down one-on-one. And appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's really cool, man. So, good friend, good brother. Don't ever feel obligated, y'all, to have to mail me stuff, but if you want to, I will videotape it, unbox it, live it, however you want me to do it. I love getting stuff from different viewers and subscribers and patrons, because, I mean, you're sharing a piece of yourself with me. So I think that's kind of why Mark and I get each other, is we enjoy sharing things with each other, because we're sharing a piece of each other. And bucket list. Me and Mark are going to get to sit down together and watch some Star Trek one day. That'd be really cool. Especially if we're able to get my dad in on it. So again, thank you, Mark McKeever. You're one in a million, man. And thanks for believing in me. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for pushing me. Thanks for dropping things on me to watch that I don't know about. Mark's been there from the beginning. And he's I don't know, Mark, you're a good guy. I could belabor the point and just keep talking, but you're a really good guy, and I really appreciate you. So let me get one shot. This isn't gonna be in the video, but I'm gonna get one, maybe it will. I'm gonna get one shot that I can use for a bam. There's the thumbnail right there. Hang on. Bam. There's your thumbnail right there. All right, stay nerdy with it, Mark. I'll see you soon.